Hey there, GKT there, people. Beautiful, not so beautiful, good and not so good. Hope you're all doing well. We are live on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. This is the Stats Show with G. T is in the background. Hey there.
Right.
I am Stephen Muckle. I hope you are well as well. We are in season 4. We got away a week early, and it has been a fantastic week of darts. We are a little bit ahead, which is fantastic. It's been a week of despair for some. Kay's here too. Hey there. How are you doing? It has been a week of despair for some, absolute delight for others, missed chances, missed opportunities. But you know what? It has been an outstanding standard of darts all week. Oh, good, said Kane Roach. That's good, that's good. We got to you see what I see. We will start. We have 8 leagues to cover. There's one more efficient than the rest. It is the Obsidian, Sunstone, and then Kyanite. So the 3 new leagues that were introduced are absolutely smashing them. Smashing the games. Absolutely fantastic. We know the other ones are getting their games organised and stuff like that. We do know that. We know we're a week early as well. So we understand everything like that. We hope that everybody is settled down and settled into their groups at this stage, getting used to everybody. And like we always say, communication is key to everything. Talk, organise your games, don't get frustrated. Keep an eye on the chats, keep an eye on the live. You hear and see what's going on around GKT. We'll keep you updated, we'll keep you informed. Hey there, KDO on Twitch. How are you doing? Great girl, that one. Yeah. So we are we might as well get started. Let's get started. You see what I see, and I see what you see. There we go. We will start in. Look, we'll start in the Citroen. Martin Carville leads the way on 14 points, 2 wins. The two of them there. He beat Carl Jones 5-0 in his opening game, and he beat Kevin Meagle 5-4. That was a very close affair in that one. Two of them averaging around the 80 mark. Anybody who wants to know what the bonus points are, they are your losing points in your games. So if you lose 5-4, you gain 4 points. If you lose 5-1, you gain 1 point. They go in as the bonus points. It's the only way we can integrate them into a league such as this one. It is fantastic. So Martin leads the way in 14. Big difference of +6. I am there second. Same thing. Won't be there for long, but I'm up there at the moment. Andrew Kenyon, good to see him back. Averaging 80-53, I think, at the moment over his 2 games. We'll give a look at that there as well in a moment. 14, 2 wins from 2. As you can see there, he beat Luke Ely 5-2, and he beat Sulachek Craig John, who joined us, 5-3. Stephen Pinkerton, 2 wins from 2. Martin Moore, 2 wins from 2. Was lucky to get away with the second win. Was 4-1 down against Jonathan Blair. Brought it back and won it 5-4 in the end. Stephen Pinkerton was 4-1 down against the Spark as well in his game. He finished with an average of 80.31. Winning 5-4 in the end. So 2 big wins for the 2 boys to keep themselves in touch these early doors. The boys are around the middle yet to get underway. Wayne is movie house. Look, there's a few of them that will get underway. There is no doubt. That's where we are at the moment. The stats. Johnny Blair leads the tons, 23 of them. Gordon Montgomery, Martin Moore, Andrew Kenyon and myself all there at the top. 140s absolutely smashing him at the moment. Andrew Kenyon with 13 of them in 2 games. 9 and 7 for Martin Carville and myself. 170s, Martin Moore, of course he has one, and Johnny Blair has one as well. Luke Ely, he got 4 180s in 1 game, but unfortunately came away with 2 points against Andrew Kenyon. That was the Andrew Kenyon game. Martin Moore 3, Stephen Bington 3, Darnell 2, and the rest of them a couple of 180s. This is the new column that we put in. Ton plus finishes. It's the one that we can capture all the tons. We wouldn't have captured Gordon Montgomery's second ton in his game, or Martin Moore's. He had 2 tons in 1 game. Absolutely phenomenal. We wouldn't have captured these only for the history going in. And if you don't send in the history, we're not looking for him anymore. If you don't send in the history, then ye are losing out on your stats. We're not looking for him. We're not going asking for him. We're not saying the same thing the whole time. If you don't put him in, that's down to you. We've enough to be doing in the leagues, looking after 370 games a week is what's being looked after at the moment. That's what it is, once they're all played. Johnny Blair, the 137. Unfortunately, that was against me. Treble 19, 2 double tops. But fantastic finish nonetheless. Darnell with a 138, a 116. Gordon with a 111. Martin Carver 109. Martin Moore with a 107. And the 102, I think his other one was. And so on down. Best leg inside in the Citroen, 12. Darnell leads the way there. Martin Moore 13. Johnny and Martin Carver both have 14s, and no doubt as the season goes on they will get smaller and smaller. To the Kyanite, absolutely smashing games there. Brilliant. Stephen Colborne, Zulu 82 leading the way there on that one. Nigel G. Cahoon, you know what, he will be a relieved lad that he came away with 2 max points from his 2 games. Doubles, leaving Remy the wee man down, but Nigel capitalising, and he was 4-3 down against, his second game was against Johnny Cray, the lone wolf. Johnny picking up 4 points. Johnny was 4-3 up, missed doubles to win 5-3, and then he kicked in another gear Nigel G. Cahoon, and he won that one 5-4 in the end. Robert Shaw, good steady start to his season, 2 wins from 2. Phil Johnson, Hale, Storm 180, the same. Yeah. Oh yeah. Paul, 1 win, 1 loss, but 11 points, a good 5-4. 5-4s are what you need. If you're going to lose, you lose 5-4. There you go. Marcus Hawkins, Rusty Phelps the same, Jason H 10, Brian Fluey 10, Kelvin O'Keefe. But look at this is what we want to see. All these close games. Look, all 5-4s, 5-3s. Absolutely, look at this. Look, 5-4, 5-3. That's how you know it is a good competitive league. Oh yeah, I missed something there now. Into their stats, it is Storm 180 leading the 1 tons with 26 of them. Colin Mad Monk 23, 22 from William Scott in 2 games of darts. These are in 2 games of darts. Marcus Hawkins 22 tons. Kelvin O'Keefe 21 of them. Absolutely fantastic. 15 140s in 2 games for Chuckles. Jason Hever 12. Robert Shaw with 10. Nigel with 10. Tony Lade, of course, he loves the old 170. He leads the way there with 2 of them. 1 for Paul, 1 from William, and 1 for Storm 180. Colin McGarry leads the 180s, 4 of them. Jackpot, Paul McLeod with 3. Brian Fluey with 3. Phil Johnson with 3. Look at that. All the people have 180s already in the coinage. Absolutely fantastic. And loads still to play. Marcus Hawkins 156. There you go. He's after 3 ton plus checkouts so far in 2 games. The other one was a 124. The other one was 106. Absolutely fantastic. Out of him. Brian Fluey a 152 finish. Colin Mad Monk 128. Tim Owen 124. There we go. Ton plus finishes. 3 of them for Marcus Hawkins. Zulu 82 with 2 of them. Brian Fluey at 2. Kelvin O'Keefe. Johnny Cray had 2 as well. Johnny Cray had 2 in his opening game. Absolutely fantastic. Colin McGarry, best leg of 10. Absolutely phenomenal. 1 game, best leg of 10 so far. Super darts out of him. Brian Fluey 14. Storm 14. Ian Henley 14. Rusty Pebbles 14. And Jason Hever 14. Here we have a top 3 best averages so far. Hadn't in just a 3 because there's only a few games played, but we will get there in the end as well. But this will be through all the leagues. The top 3 averages will be there. We'll see the top outs. We'll see the top averages from now on as well. Jason Hever with a 91.39 in his opening game. Brian Fluey an 88.9 in his opening game as well. And Zulu 82 was 81.22, and that was in his second game of the season 4 in the GKT. To the Tiger Eye. Kind of 15 points on it. Adrian Lydon Campbell. I'll change that there. 2 wins from 2. Bonus point for someone maybe, is it?
Yeah, I'll go in here.
Yeah, we'll have a look at it there. John Cranny leads the way. +7 on bonus points, or bonus leg difference, +7. That's why he leads the way. To the Wasp, 2 wins from 2, both of them. Macker, the Knacker. Oh, Cosma got 1.
That's where it is.
That's where it is. Cosma should have 1, yeah. There you go. Erlen Lenny, 1 win, 1 loss, but like the 2 boys, their bonus points are 4. It's a 5-4. They'll take it all day long. Another good competitive league is this one, Melita Dragos. A good start from him, 10 points from his opening 2 games. Daniel Whipwright 9, and the rest of them with, and only a few games to catch up on here. Look, there's loads of games being done, and they're all 5-3s, 5-4s. Absolutely fantastic. To their stats. Erlen is the highest average so far, 75.42. Jeff has a 75.15, and Melita has a 74.66. No doubt they will jump up as well. Erlen 21 tons. and Melita Dragos the exact same. Macrodonecker 19 tons, and the Wasp with 15. Erlen Linney 7 140s already. Macrodonecker with 6. John Smith with 5, and the Wasp with 4. John Smith, the only 170 there at the moment. There's been 191 tons so far. Look at you being very efficient at the bottom.
Even though I made a mistake in the league.
Huh?
Even though I made a mistake.
Even though you've made a mistake in the league. Erlen Linney 2 180s. Melita with 2 180s as well. Aaron McKendry with 1. Hanada with 1. John Cranny with 1. Owen McLaughlin with 1. Zuma with 1. And Tiki Taylor with 1. Owen McLaughlin played last Friday night against John O'Shea. Played his league game after and took out a 1-6-1 in his league game. Absolutely fantastic. John Cranny with a 120 out. Adrian the Wasp with 81 and so on below. Best leg of 13 for Erlen Linney. Delighted with himself. Last Wednesday I think that was played. Delighted with himself. Said that wouldn't be beat before the weekend was out. It sure was. But it is fantastic within your own league. 14 from Leader Dragons. Owen McLaughlin with 15. And John Smith with 16 ton plus finishes the 2 boys. The only 2 ton plus out at the moment. The 2 boys hold them. Absolutely fantastic. Katie, Hagey.
That's for the first time.
So that's the top 3 leagues. We have 5 more to go. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying the stats that are around the place. The ton pluses are a bit of a change for everyone, for everything. It's just to keep an eye on it. We put in the histories of the games as well. We will talk about a few games as well. I'll be doing a lot more watching of games this season rather than being involved and playing. Daniel Crocs, how are you doing? I'll only play my own 2 league games. I've pulled away from a lot on the darting scene so I can concentrate on what's going on more around the GKT dart scene. To the football card that we put up last Friday night was to give someone within the GKT that was watching a chance to win us round for £3. It was £3 a square. Between postage, packing and the whole lot, we don't make money from it. It costs 120 quid to make and post it from England to Ireland, so GKT made nothing for it. And congratulations to Brendan, won it. Congratulations to you. You're talking to Martin and Darcy Unique about your surround, so absolutely fantastic. Erlen Linney, we put up the set of Peter Manley darts. Again, it was to keep our heads afloat. We put loads into GKT, all of us, and you know, it's just nice to try and keep our heads afloat. And we have plans for giving away prizes and stuff like that, so we just want to keep the books kind of in order a small bit. So all your donations to all that was absolutely fantastic and we loved it. And it was Lenny that unfortunately was pulled out. I mean, congratulations to him for being pulled out. But
Don't be so mean.
no, but to be fair though, I know I give him a hard time in there every so often, but he's the first one to like something, he's the first one to share something, he's the first one to, you know, chat inside in the groups and keep everybody happy and all that, and like he's a good old lad. To be fair, now deep down I suppose I'm kind of happy that he was pulled out because he's a good old lad. To a few other things that are going around the place, look, we have the John O'Shea stuff that's there. That's going to be up for the next week or so, a little bit over a week. Look, it's £2. We're not asking anybody to spend 20 quid. We're only asking if everybody around GKT could spend £2. You'll get a segment on the wheel. It'll be over the next 10 days, Polish, thereabouts. So we're just looking for £2 a person, and that's just for get the shipment of t-shirts in, get the shipment of stuff in, so we can give away stuff, so we can do loads. We always say that we never want to make money over it. We just want to expand and grow the GKT and give everybody t-shirts and give everybody as many as we can for once you earn them, we'll give them. You know what I mean? So that's what we want to do. So it's only £2. It's £2 a slot. Absolutely fantastic. There's 8, 9, 12 people I think that have done it already. If we can get another 12 or 14, it'll be absolutely fantastic. We'll do the wheel and we'll get it done. He wore the jersey in the semi-final of the Masters, the one he won. He signed it. There's an ultimate card signed, and it's his signature set of darts. All that can be yours for £2. I mean, absolutely fantastic. So that's what's going on around us at the moment. We were going to go ahead with the top 8 tomorrow evening with the Premier League work. After, you know what, we said we give them all a break. They all deserve a break. They're going twice a week there for the last couple of weeks. So we will go again on Tuesday night. So that's going ahead Tuesday night. Still, the playoff finals will still be the Saturday, the 2nd of July, I'm sure it is. We'll have the first fixtures up. We are, after going through 3 leagues, we've 5 more to go. Absolutely fantastic. And you know what? Look at the tables. Look how close they are. You'll see it. The longer this goes on, new people will see it. The longer this goes on, the closer you go. The more consistent you are, the more of a reward it is. So this is why we say each leg is important, and it's not impossible to go from 4-1 down to win 5-4, especially when every leg is a point. That's all you got to do. Think that it's, if I could get another point, and people grasp onto that and claim victory at the end. So it is worth it in the end. There's no Sunday Funday this weekend, bank holiday weekend here, so we're away. We're gonna treat the family to a weekend without darts and without everything. So
She said correct.
correct. The little boss has spoken, so that's our weekend. I think Alan McVicker is holding one Sunday night. Not too sure, but you could all message him and hound him for one. No doubt he could throw one together for you.
We will play in that now, if Alan hosts it.
We might get drunk and abuse him, alright. Invite 6 or 8 people on a board and see how he likes it. We'll move on to You See What I See, and we will go to the Obsidian. Good league. You must look at the amount of yellow means they're played. As you can see, there's the results inside there. But look at all the 5-4s, couple of 5-0s. That's unfortunate to Ian Watson. But this is why we say about the history of the games as well. If you look at the history of the games, he had chances to go 1-0 up, make it 2-1, and to make it 3-1. Didn't take your chances. And you know what? If you don't take your chances and you get punished, you've only yourself to blame. So that's where you need to concentrate on. It's where I need to concentrate on all the time. I know my scoring is good enough. I know my finishing can be dodgy at times. So everyone seems to be in the same boat. 2, Chris Pratt. 2 wins from 2+. He only dropped 1 leg in his opening 2 games. Davy Park he played in the other one. He won that one 5-1 as well. Jamie McKenzie unbeaten so far. Garrett Watson unbeaten. Stu McCready unbeaten. Joey Hennessy, the Lips, unbeaten as well. Absolutely fantastic starts to all them. Look at Joey Hennessy winning his 2 games 5-4, 5-4. There you go. Look, Carl Delahaye, 182, 11 points. Like I said, you'll be rewarded for your consistency. 5-4 there, a win and a 5-4. Veron Human, Mr. Darts, Lee Wilshire and Raymond Richmond, good darts there. Matt Doe, 8 points from 2 games. 2 losses of 5-4, but still 8 points, and then you're only 6 points. A win gets you back in the mix up around there, and especially if you're playing one of the top guys. And so on. Craig Smith, the shooter, yet to get going. Golden Roden was unlucky with his 2 games, no doubt he'll bounce back, and same with Border Bunny. But like that, lads, it is early doors. Do not get disheartened. This is a fabulous league. It is mighty competitive. You will get there, and you will show towards the end of the season who's fighting what where. I'll fix Kins. I'll sort them there for you.
Okay.
Joey Hennessy leading the way, 19 tons he have from his opening 2 games. Lee Wilshire next. Davy Park on 16. Tracy Marie Davis has 16 tons as well. Absolutely fantastic. Chris Pratt, 15 of them. Lee Wilshire, 10. 140s. Ryan Richmond, 7. Tracy, 6. Mr. Dart, 6 of them. Dean Watson, 5. And so on. The 180s columns. Dean Anderson has 3. Carl Delahaye has 3. Couple of boys. Lewis Roden has 2. Matt Doe has 2. Tracy has 2. And the rest of them on the way down. 1s and 0s. Craig Smith, like I said, has yet to get going. See what the story is there. If anybody knows someone who would like to join the GKT dart scene, what are you at?
Who, me?
No, me.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to do the MLA for you before you get into it.
Carl Delahaye, 182 with a 152. Matt Daw with a 118. Chris Pratt with a 117. And Johnny Mulder with a 115 checkout. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, this is the slowest part. Lee Wilshire with a best leg of 12. Carl with a 15. Tracy with a 15. Mr. Darts with a 15. Gar Watson with a 16. And so on down. Ton plus finishes, a few of them there with 1. Look, you can see all these lads: Stu McCready, Ryan Richmond, Joy Hennessy, Johnny Mulder, Chris Pratt, Matt Shaw and Carl Dede all have 1 ton plus finishes to their name. That is absolutely fantastic. Super Darts, the Obsidian League, a new league that was introduced this season. The Amulet.
His league is just so messy. It's making my OCD.
My OCD is everywhere as well.
Stop, I can't.
Todd Cisco, 2 wins from 2. Was determined. He said it is his league to win this year. And you know what? He's laying down a marker. 2 wins from 2. Gary Wilson only being promoted. 2 wins from 2 as well. An opening game of 74, I think it was. His average was in 74. We can give a look there in a minute. 2 wins from 2 as well. David Kamanga, Mr. China, 2 wins from 2 as well. Vinny O'Brien, 2 wins from 2. Matt Peck, newly promoted as well. 2 wins from 2. So the boys that have been promoted are doing very, very well for themselves. Sam Elliott, who was just denied a spot getting promoted into the Tiger Eye last season. He is 1 win from 1. Jimmy Withers as well. James Johnson, 1 win, 1 loss. 1 win, 1 loss. And China beat him 5-0. Oh yeah, I was just making sure. Noel McKendry, 6 points from his opening 2 games. George Fleck played 1, got a good 4 points from his opening game, and a lot of games to be played there. But absolutely fantastic. Look, we are looking for 1 player. If you do know anybody, send them my direction, Tanya's direction or Kin's direction. We can slot him straight into that league. Sorry, I overjumped the gun there. To the stats. It is Todd Cisco with 20. Oh my god, there's all different fonts and everything in this yuck.
Oh, stop, I told you.
Oh my face. Todd Cisco with 20.
I'll fix it later. Go on, I'll fix it
With
later.
20 tons at the moment. China with 18. Vinny O'Brien with 18. Gary Wilson 17. Matt Peck with 17. Matt Peck had a great start to the season. Oh my god, the next
I'll fix it in a minute.
China 6 140s. Gary Wilson 5. Matt Peck with 5. Noel McKendry with 5 140s. If he can, like, it's just a couple of doubles here and there. China with 3 180s. Daniel Tasker 1. Judge Briz with 1. Richard with 1. Sam Elliott with 1 and Vinny O'Brien with 1. out at the moment. Gary Wilson and Todd Sisko, both with ton checkouts. They're the only two with ton plus finishes at the moment. Best leg is Ivan David Darrow with 14. China with 15, but he's had, I know, it's 6 legs of best legs of 15 at the moment. Absolutely fantastic darts out of him. Vinny O'Brien 16, Gary Wilson 17, Matt Peck 17, Sam Elliott and Todd Sisko all 17s. Get out of that league and move on. My face is hurting.
They can't see it, but I swear to God, all you're doing is rubbing your eyes.
I'm crying as well at the same time. I'd say there's tears. Look, I just showed my face. Look, there's tears. There's tears in my eyes. I'm not able. You see what I see. We go into the Sunstone. Alan LePage, Dundee Cranny. Look, there's only 4 games to be played here. Absolutely fantastic. Dundee Cranny is only a teenager. Absolutely fantastic. He's in the Sunstone. Good little player. Was he 4-1 up? I think he was in his opening game. No, he was 2-0 up. No, he won his first game 5-2. Oh yeah, he was 3-0 up. It came to 3-2 and it went 5-2 in the end. Good win. What do you him for that one? Yeah. Wayne Barber, Twinkle Toes, love it. Leading the way. The Bison 79, Andre Luke McGill, unbeaten as well so far. Scott McKenzie is unbeaten. A few more here to play to see whether they can keep their opening record. Jonathan McTammany, 10 points, opening 2 games. Austin Sisko, 1 win, 1 loss, 9 points. Bob Myers, 1 win, 1 loss, 8 points. Steve Moody played 1-1-1. The Big Show played 1-1-1. Thunder T. Crenny played 1-1-1. And Helen Styles and Alan LePage all played 1-1-1. The rest of them, some of them have yet to play. Underdog 2021 yet to play Tony Skerry. Seeing the group.
Game arranged for tomorrow night.
A game arranged for tomorrow night. Absolutely fantastic. Kung Fu Panda, 1 win, 1 loss there. Lovely, lovely guy. Anlo leads the way with a 68-23 in the Sunstone, which is absolutely incredible. Wayne has the next 2 best averages, a 62-63 and a 60-26, so he looks like a phenomenal force in the Sunstone League. Watch out for him throughout the season. Andre Luke McGinn with 12 tons, Austin Sisko with 12, and Mackers with 12, Wayne Barber with 12 as well. 3-140s for the Big Show. Mackers double, and Nicky Shields double decker. We all seen Nicky throw against Ken in the Sunday Fun Day, I'm sure it was it?
Yeah.
Good lad, and a good tungsten player as well. Andre Luke McGill 2, Jonathan McTammany 2, and Wayne Barber 2 140s. The 170, Podge Callahan, absolutely phenomenal out of you. 180. Mackers having that one. Wayne having the highest out at 92, followed by Andre Luke McGill, Austin Sisko, Scott McKenzie, The Big Show, and John Walsh. Andre Luke McGill 16 and Mackers at 16. Best legs, Nicky Shields, Wayne Barber, ball of 17th. Big Show on his own in next one, 18. Kung Fu Panda 19, and so on. Absolutely fantastic. Love these leagues, they're so competitive. They're very efficient at getting their games done as well. And the very best of luck to everybody throughout the rest of that season. To the Malcholate, absolutely phenomenal as well.
Did you do the Moonstone, you did?
Did you do the Moonstone?
I think we might
Did I not even open the Moonstone? 1, 2, 3. I didn't even open the Moonstone a while ago. Sorry, folks.
Oh
We get back to the Moonstone. I forgot to I really did. I'm so sorry. I do apologise.
Oh, I'm so disappointed in you.
I'll let you talk to me drink. Dan LeCroix leads the way. Stewie, good to see him back. Unbeaten. Jamie Allen, the Cabbage, unbeaten as well. Kenny Robertson, unbeaten. And Mike Davies, also unbeaten in their opening 2 games. Absolutely fantastic. Love this. Rob Matthews, Common, Raven, 8 points from 2 games. Not near the bottom anymore, he said, and he will be looking for the automatic promotion spots. Definitely to stay in the yellow. That is his target for the year. Absolutely fantastic. A few people having to play a few games yet. They are organised for tonight, tomorrow night and Friday night. Absolutely fantastic. Reese Brown and me father are there. Oh yeah, I was just checking on where they were. Absolutely fantastic. To the stats. Kenny Robertson, look at that. 18 tons from his opening 2 games. 7 more than anybody else. Rob Matthews had 11. Daniel Crocs 9. Mike Davies 9. And Stewie had 9. The Cabbage with 8 of them. 140s. Mike Davies 3. Rob Matthews common has 3 as well. Oshin had 2. Sasha had 2. Stewie had 2. And a couple of boys having 1s a piece there. Daniel Crocs, David Dean, and me father George O'Leary, all having 180 so far. Kenny Robertson a ton plus out a 102. Super Darts Dini with a 90. Daniel Crocs with 86. Stewie with a 72. 66 for the Cabbage and a 64 for George O'Leary. Mike Kavanagh, best leg of 16, held the best across the match week last season. Tons, 140s, 180s, and the best leg, but couldn't get promoted. He is looking to win the title, not a mind, just get promoted this time round. Best leg of 16, Stewie 18, Mike DeVeest 20. Ton pluses is Kenny. That was his 102, and we better look for the Moonstone. Don't they all abandon me? I do apologise. Really going to them. I thought I had them all up. I didn't. I was unlucky.
It's lucky I'm here to watch it.
Thomas Keane leads the way, 2 from 2, followed by Helen Ward, the Mard boxer. 2 from 2. James Ruff is 2 from 2 as well. Lee Knights, 1 win, 1 loss, but a good loss is 5-4. Paddy Harkin, 10 points from opening 2 games. Charlie Mitchell, good start to his campaign. 10 points from his opening 2 fixtures. 9 from James Andrew Alan Palmer, 2 games played, 8 points, and look, a few of them organised for tomorrow evening. The nifty one moved house, he will get his broadband up and going, no doubt about that, in the next couple of weeks. Super start to Thomas Keane, Helen Ward and James Gruff in their opening 3 games. Leg difference 7, 5 and 4, nothing between them. Absolutely outstanding. The stats: Ronnie leading the way with the top average of 67.52, and Charlie having the next 2 with his next 2 games, 65.16 and 64.16. Super Darts, Michael McWilliams, newly promoted, leads the tons, 17 of them, followed by Paddy Harkin. Helen Ward on 15, James Gruff on 15, Alan Palmer 13, James Andrew 13. Helen Ward 8 140s in her opening 2 games. Absolutely fantastic. And you know what? Her last statement, it was a 5-4 victory, I think, and she said it was a 60 odd average, 61, 62, and it was nowhere close to what she could throw. Watch out for the darts that she throws throughout the season. And she was looking for automatic promotion spot because she was unlucky. She lost the matchup pick in the playoff final last season. Charlie Mitchell, 5 140s, James Andrew 4, Michael McWilliams 4, Ronnie Curran 4, Jody Duncan 3, won't have it all his own way in the Moonstone. Terry Thomas 170, no doubt he loves the 19s, and no doubt he will add to that column. Carwin Evans 180, Charlie Mitchell 1, Gary Smith a good 180 there as well, Jody Duncan 1, and Michael McWilliams 1-5 in total for them so far. Look at the ton plus out so far though. 115 from Michael, 114 for Helen. Lee Knights with a 108, Paddy Harkin with a 104, and then Charlie Mitchell 91, 87, Thomas Keane 86. Super Darts, Monk 180 leads the way and best legs, followed by Ronnie Curran on 16, Terry Thomas 17, Charlie Mitchell, Helen and James Ruff all on 18. Your ton pluses is matching here. They all have 1 each within their game. Helen, Lee, Michael and Paddy all having 180 each. Now if you were kind of paying attention to what was going on around the place, you can see that we have all the games are laid out for the season for us. As the tables go on, we'll only have the tables blown up, and we'll only have this. We have the fixtures are going out tonight after this. We've had 45 minutes of stats. We'll have more as they go on. Did Stewie not have a 170 in the Malcholite? Not too sure, we can check that out.
I don't know. I don't think so. I'll double check it.
Maybe not. We're unsure. Like you said, we'll put out the fixtures. We can see what's coming up. In the Kynite, look. I'll show off the next two. Neil Withers is playing Hale, the Storm 180. Furby is playing Typhoon. The Lone Wolf is playing Timbo Slice. Coachman against Rusty Pebbles. Jackpot against Ginger Ninja. Wannabe versus Jason Heaver. The Wee Man versus Kinder. Super game there. Keity D versus the Chief. Chief already after 10 darter. Keity D after beating Jason this evening. Fluey to play Jeff. Colin, the Mad Monk, to play Chuck Chuckles. JDR to play Mighty Apu. And Zulu 82 against Malda 180. I could bring that across and you could see it as well, I suppose. Remy is playing the Coachman. Jackpot to play the Lone Wolf. Tuxon Tumlater to play Nigel. Wannabe to play Neil. Jason H to play Zulu. Good game there. Two boys know each other from the WDA England team. Ginger Ninja to play Mad Monk. Rusty Pebbles to play the Diamond Champ Fluey. Timbo Slice to play Keity D. Furby and Kinder. Storm 180 against the Chief. Go darts there. That'll be Mola 180 against Jeff Wardlaw. And Mighty Apu against Chuck Chuckle. So there are the next two fixtures for the Kynite. I don't even know what's going on around here. The next two games for the Citrine. Martin Moore and Andrew Kenyon. Martin Carville, the Spark. Board Hacker, the Fool Monty. The Duffman against Carlos. Daza against Burger Boy. Myself and Darnell. Love it. Shag and Pinky. Son of Chick and Bomb. Rewind Ryan against Big Kev. Hedgie against Simon. And Jason the Ace versus SES. Round number 4 is Andrew Kenyon versus Zuffman. Daza versus Board Hacker. Myself and Martin Carville. Oh Christ, I'll have to play him twice in a week. I also have him in the Irish WDA Friday night. We might make it a little double header altogether. Shag against Martin. Good one there. Son of Chick versus the Spark. Shane Rewan Rain against the Full Monty. Hedgie against Carlos. Jason against Burger Boy. SES versus Shep. Simon against Pinky. And Big Kev versus Bomb. Good games all there. The Tiger Eye Shal versus Joe. Jeff versus Lee. Lee will be back next week. No panic. Was in a bit of a car accident, giving himself a little bit of time to get up and going and around the place. John Smith against John O'Toole. Mario versus Dev Allen. Daniel Whitbread versus Double Tap Cranny. Katori Dragos against the Rocket. Cosma versus Macker Necker. Linny versus Owen, the original. The last season's champ in the Ammonite versus the wannabe champ in Earl and Linny. Stretchy versus the Wasp. Smarty against the Dynamite. Popeye against Wicked Wonder. And Taz versus Tiki Taylor. The Falcon versus the Wasp. The original versus Dynamite. Macker versus Wicked Wonder. The Rocket versus Tiki Taylor. Good games going on around here. Double Top Cranny against Taz. Dev Allen versus Alan McVicker. Smarty versus Posty. The Gaff versus Stretchy. Laney versus Joe Diver. Wiley Coyote versus Cosma. Wispy versus Katori Dragos. And Mario versus Daniel Whitbread. Obsidian. Matt Joe and Robert Knox both looking for a win. Matt Joe claiming more points at the moment. but both will be looking to try and claim their first victory under GKT. Benny Carr versus Dean Andresen. Tracy Murray against the Chaser. Rookie 84 versus Dean Watson. Davy Park against the Shooter. Spark, he's 6666 against Border Bunny. Emmett Leonard. Phoenix 701 against Mr. Nice Guy. The Passion Wagon against Pat 180. The Redman versus Thunder 82. Garfield against Mr. Darts. Mr. Cheese versus Macca 75. And the Lips versus Johnny M. Mr. Nice Guy against Rookie. The Shooter versus Tracy Marie Davis. Benny Boy against Golden Roll. Sparky 666 against Noxie Boy. Border Bunny against Johnny M. Davy Park versus Gaffy White. Dean Watson against Thunder 82. The Passion Wagon versus the Chaser. The Chaser is after the Passion Wagon. Deanie versus Phoenix 701. Mad Dog versus Pat 180. The Lips versus the Redman. And Macca versus Mr. Darts. Everyone is picking their spots where they can pick up points and wins. Everybody's looking to what is going on around the place. Cyclops is playing the President. Good game last season as well. Good game this season, no doubt. Hopefully we can get a new game. Chris Honeyborn is after. I thought that was changed into free. He had to pull out. We'll change that there in a minute. For a few personal reasons. Tom Finneran is playing Judge Briz. Steve Hayden is playing Gavin. Evan is playing Gary Wilson. Good one there to Tommen is playing Ivor David Dara. Tableton is playing Richard Rees. Bubble, Daniel Tasker. These two boys, these four lads always seem to meet each other in the leagues, in cups, in everything. Matt Peck is playing Todd Sisko. James Johnson, Vinny O'Brien. Ken Roach is playing Jason Shivers. And Martin Helsegard is playing Jimmy Withers. And in their round 4 game, Slim 180 is against Tableton man. E. Cronin versus Tom Bomb. China versus the Honey Monster. Oh, he's not, because he might be gone. Tommen versus Cyclops. Ivan David Dare versus Farndale. Gary versus James Johnson. The Munch versus GK. Briz versus Bubble. Richie versus George. The President versus Dart. Cisco Kid versus Tugboat. Jimmy Withers. J-Dog versus Vinny O'Brien. To the Sunstone, where we have 3 unbeaten at the moment. A few to play games, but 3 unbeaten. It will be Phil Big Boss 65 versus Thunder T Cranny. Cisco Junior versus the Bison 79. Porkster versus Kung Fu Panda. Double Decker versus Bullseye Bob. Moods versus Jay Walsh. Robert Walker Voss versus Twinkle Toes. The Underdog 2021 versus Johnny Mack. Scott Mack against Podge. Big Show versus Nelly. And Bryn versus the Lancashire Bomber. Big Boss 65 versus Scott McKenzie. Nelly versus Mackers. Johnny Mack versus Bryn. Robert Walker versus
Jimmy
Cameron.
wants to know, is there any way to fast forward this? I don't know why you're reading out all the fixtures. You're better off just putting the fixtures in. Is Julie saying, is there any way to fast forward this?
To the Malcholite. There you go. We'll have them up in the groups there shortly. And we'll do the Moonstone so you can have a quick look at them. There you go. 3 still unbeaten there, a few to play and a whole lot. To the leagues. like we said, the fixtures will be going out there in the moment. The very best of luck to everybody. If you can't get a hold of someone, don't be frustrated. Don't be anything. We do see it. We have people designated to their own groups and the whole lot. There is no panic. We'll get them done. We'll get them started like that. There's holidays coming up and everything for everybody. So we do understand that. To the unbeatens at the moment, keep her going. To the people who have lost and barely just lost their games, keep your heads up. It's a long season there, no doubt. There is, every position is a vital one. Every leg is a vital one. Don't give up. The leagues are built to make them competitive. I hope you enjoyed the new stats and the new tables. To everyone, all 185 people around the place, the very best luck. We'll see you again next Wednesday night for a few more stats. It'll be Tuesday before we're live again for the Premier League. From me, G, from T and K is watching. Good night.
You